it's Zena, Warthog Princess, with another viewer requested video. This video is requested by DA, who asked me to demo the Skipper SE, which I have here in the Wildflower multi. This is a lug bag. It's a nice little crossbody. But for those that have trouble visualizing what a flat bag might be able to hold or how it will function, this is for you. So first thing is I went and got the Skipper, which has this little pocket on the side. We'll look over the whole bag in a moment, but for the moment I also grabbed the coin pouch and I just grabbed a hand sanitizer to clip on the side. So they won't necessarily stay there, but I put a couple other things in the bag, and let's take a step back for just a sec. Because to decide what to put in there, kind of have to look at what I'm holding now. So this is the bag and the mini Hipster in Midnight Wildflowers. It's a factory style lighten up mini Hipster. And this was in my last What's in My Bag video, which I'll put a link right here for you if you haven't seen that and are interested. But you're about to see it anyway, so here goes. I have this hand sanitizer, which I don't need, so I'll take that off. And it's just Bath and Body Works. And I'll put that in the basket. You'll see the basket in a moment. The back is where I had my cell phone. That's already here sitting on the table, so that's out. In the front, I have two masks in the top. There was filters in there, but I took them out. In here, I have a key, my truck key, and then I have mail keys. So we'll take that out. And then in the main compartment, I have a nail file, a double eyeglass case, which has sunglasses in it, which are my mini medallions still. And I have a zip ID in Seahorse, of course. And this is the PVC, stamped PVC coated one. This is my grab and go wipeable wallet, essentially. Okay, so that is it for that. So I'm gonna set that aside. Now, these are some items I probably still need to take with me. And what have I grabbed in here? I also grabbed a wallet because I do have a new Minuet wallet, so a little small wallet to go in here. This is the stuff that I don't have. This is min-essential, so it's like one credit card, my driver's license, my military ID, and cash, basically it. And then this one has everything else that I still need, but I don't need all the time, and so I just keep it tucked away. All right, but that's it. There's nothing inside the bag. It is a nice little bag. There's no internal organization, just a big pocket. There is a second pocket on the front, and it is the full size. And it has nice quilting on it too. I like the swirly look to it. And then on the back, it has two pockets. It has the cell phone pocket right here, which is fleece lined, lug standard, and the phone fits very nicely. Plenty of room for closure. And then the slip pocket in the front is actually a magnetized closure as well, but it is fully width and length of the bag height-wise. So I have some alcohol spray for sanitizing. I have a pen. There's two pen slots. I put my space pen in there. And then I have a skinny notebook, non-Vera, non-lug. It's just a notebook with papers. And then my headphones, wired headphones from Bose. So I just put those in that outer pocket because I kind of think those are things I want with me right now. Things that I wanted to have in the smaller bag. So basically I think I have an idea, but let's consult the basket for a moment because this is how I do it. And a lot of people have been asking for more of the process stuff. So I pulled out my basket. To be careful because I piled a bunch of stuff on this chair. Oh, there it goes. All right, we'll just put that there. Okay, so we have the basket. So what is the basket? The basket, if you're not familiar, is the things that as I'm switching between purses that didn't make the cut, but there's still things that I generally put in purses, so it goes in here for just easy storage. Things like extra hand sanitizers. It's got my manicure kits I just keep there. My bag tag, my shopping tag, bag charm, chapstick, little things, you know, business cards, the rest of my keys that I'm not using. I just decided not to carry because I have some coded locks at the house. Anyways, stuff like that. The gum and mints bag. Okay. So, but in here as well, I also had started holding my masks in my clear tech case from Vera Bradley in Floating Garden. So this is, it's about, I don't know, 15 or 16 masks in here, all clean, Vera Bradley, ready to go. So I just store them in there, and then each day I swap out a couple clean ones and throw the other ones in the wash. So that's starting to bulk up. I mean, it's kind of it's not huge, but it's bulking up the basket, which is small items. So I pulled that out. I pulled all the hand sanitizer out and put it in as a Ditty bag. This one is from the Ditty bag gift set in Holiday Owls. But I took all the sanitizer and then I added some other things to this bag. So this is an extended video shot. Okay, so I do have other just refill hand sanitizers. There's a few in here from Bath & Body Works. So I'll put that in there. And then I have these other things. So I bought, Bath & Body Works finally got some stuff in stock, and they have this antibacterial hand spray, eucalyptus mint. Well, this is kind of a big thing to be carrying around in these little tiny handbags. But what I have is from Amazon, and I bought these before I bought this, but still very helpful. I bought these littler bottles that you can fill with whatever you want. Like I bought it initially just to have like one with alcohol in it, one with maybe, not perfume because it's kind of big, but you know, body spray maybe, because you could take the Bath & Body Works and just put a little bit in here and have it on the go. But then when I got it, it was still a little bit big. I like that they're clear though and they have caps. So I went back on Amazon, and by the way, it does come with a funnel, and it also came with eyedropper things to, so if you want to do like essential oils, I don't do that, but you can, and you could like do your own little custom mix. But this little box is even niftier, so I'm really excited about this. This has 6 bottles, and they're all different color, and they are glass, so you do have to be careful, but they're the same idea, little spray bottles, but they're skinnier. They won't quite fit in pen slots, but they're a nice small little thing that you can put in your bag. So what I'm gonna do, not on video, but I'm gonna put some of this in one of these little ones. And since it's eucalyptus, I'll probably put it in the green one, because that makes sense. So I'll put it in green, and then I'll have just a little to-go, more hand stuff. So just another option. But for now, we're going with just a regular hand sanitizer on the outside. Okay, but all of this goes back in the bag here, and these little lids don't all stay on either, but okay, so this is all hand sanitizer stuff. But then I realized that takes up, you know, 2/3 of the Ditty. So I got the Ditty kit out, and this comes with also a larger bag and the clear case. Clear case not so useful right now. Let me put that on the floor. But the bigger Ditty. This is how my mind works. They just, one thing leads to another. So you can see this Ditty bag is much larger. So I thought, well, I'll still keep the sanitizer stuff together in the smaller Ditty, but then I'll put that inside the big Ditty. That way, if anything wet leaks, it'll still be contained and not all over everything else. Then I have my masks, my extra masks. These are additional Veramans and some other ones I had before COVID, because I was very health conscious with some medical issues and autoimmune disorder. Anyway, so I put all the masks. I'll put those in here. And this is now my COVID pack, but it's all in one place and it's not hogging up my basket. And then I have all the extra filters. I'll put those in the bag. So now we have all the COVID stuff in one place, or most of it. The other thing I have, and this is the double-decker case from Lug, and this is Tropical Fog pattern. But what I did before I figured out I had so much stuff was I started to just build like a little COVID kit that I can't leave it in the car because it's just too hot here in Arizona. Everything gets overheated and dried out or whatever. But I thought this is something I could take and put it in the car when I'm in the car and then bring it back in the house each night. But here we go. Not in the car a whole lot anyway. But this one has in the top 2 pockets. So this top pocket, I just have a couple of masks. There are actually 3 masks in here. One's with ties and 2 with elastics. It has a 10-pack of filters, and some fresh wipes. These are not antibacterial. They're just wet cleansing towelettes. They're the generic ones from like Walmart or whatever. But these are great because when you take off your mask, when you get back to the car, you've been sweating, you've been breathing, and blah. So I just use that to kind of give my face a cleaning, you know, because I sweat a lot. So those are really nice. And I have that single zipper on the top. Fits really nicely all the way around. Now this bottom compartment also has 2 pockets. You have a double zipper on the top here, and this is just gloves, nitrile gloves. And there's just in a ziploc inside the pocket. Down here I have foam hand sanitizer and antimicrobial wipes that I just took out of the thing and put it in a ziploc. So it's just kind of a grab and go, very helpful. You don't have to dig in your bag and contaminate everything. You have what you need, and only that stuff gets messed up, and it's all wipeable too. So that's my COVID kit for on the go, and there's the stay at home version. So now we come back around to what goes in the bag. We've kind of pulled some items in and out of the basket, not much transition, so I think we're good. But then I looked at one other thing, and this bag right now is empty except for this back pocket. And I thought, I wonder if the Runway envelopes, which is a two-piece set, but I wonder if the larger of the two will fit in here. So I tried, and it does. It's not optimum, but it does fit. Just have to kind of, because the pocket goes up above the zipper as well, you can get it in there and it will zip, but it takes your whole pocket and it's bent just a little bit at the top. So obviously that is not something I'm going to do, but the smaller one fits very nicely. And in here right now I have a plug for USB plug. I have a Vera Bradley little round charger, I have a screen wiper, and my lightning cord. I don't actually need this because I'm not out that long at any given time, and I can charge in the car when I'm moving around between things. So I decided not to use this, and I just left it aside for now in the basket. Okay, which leaves us with these things. So what to take? Let's see. First of all, I have to put the wallet somewhere. So I could put it in the front. It does fit, in case you're wondering. It fits quite nicely in that front pocket, but it is a little bit bulky. I mean, it zips fine, but you can see just a little bit, and that's fine, but now there's not that much space for the middle. There is space, so I think I'm just gonna leave that there for the moment. Let's put the phone in, because you always gotta have the phone. So that's in there. I gotta have keys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this to the bigger pocket, and I'm gonna put the keys in there with it, because else, oh, that matches the inside of my bag. Ah, that's cool. This glows in the dark too, which I think is fascinating, but really cool. Okay, so those can just tuck in there, because I don't need to pull them out to get to my truck. And we have a nail file, so I'll just put that in there as well. Okay, then I'll take my zip ID. And since that's my grab and go, my in and out, that's a lot of times what I'll just go into the store with. So I'll put that in the front pocket so it's most accessible. And you can see what I was just talking about was that the bulk, it's not super fat, but the layers all kind of share space. So the bulkier any one pocket is, the more it takes away from the rest. But that will work just fine. And that leaves only sunglasses. And that's okay, because this has a built-in sunglass case. This is really nifty pocket, actually. This is fleece lined, nice soft lined, and it's built into the strap. So the strap is not removable. This one side unclips, but it doesn't come off. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the eyeglass case in the basket, and I'm going to put my sunglasses in here. They do require a little bit of maneuvering because it's just a little bit of an odd shape to where the zipper is. Oops, let's see. I might have to get different sunglasses. Why is this not fitting? There we go. I knew it fit. Okay, so they're protected, they're padded, but it's not rigid, so you do still have to kind of pay attention, but there they are in the pocket. So now I have everything I need. I have in this pouch, in case you're wondering, I have 2 masks. They're not Vera, but they're just like the Vera ones. So I have 2 masks on the outside. Arizona is requiring them now when you're in proximity and in public. I have hand sanitizer, sunglasses, phone, more sanitizer. I am all set. It's not that heavy. This is kind of unwieldy to have this little dangle jangle on the outside, but it doesn't fit inside really. I could put this inside the top part here because this top part is kind of a loose area, but it's because my Minuet is standing up, it doesn't fit that great. It will fit though, so I can do that. And there I just have the sanitizer on the outside, which also could go inside. So let's just try it. I don't want it on the inside, but let's just see. It does fit. So you could, and then you just have everything stacked inside if that's what you want. But I don't mind a little bit right now because I want it to be so, because I'm using it all the time. And that's just less touching everything else. And I take my mask off at every opportunity. There. So I'm just going to do it like that. And there you go. That is a review of the bag, a what's in my bag, a transition, and a little extra all in one. So I hope you followed all of that. And if it's too much, let me know. If you want more like this or any of my logic trains so you can follow along, by all means, let me know. I'll keep doing them. But that's it for this one. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, and enjoying your weekend. And don't forget to washy washy. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.